What a transformation! Pluto has become a planet again. Hi everybody, my name is Mr. Banana. You've seen me before, but alas, not as the main character. I'm tired. Come on, I don't like being just a bystander. I want to do my own research. I declare publicly, I am changing the name of the channel. Now it will be called Smart Banana, because I'm really smart. It's time for me to go on my first expedition. I'm ready to take you with me. I'm going to Pluto today. Are you with me? Then load the rocket and let's go. So, from us to Pluto, there are about 5.7 billion kilometers. It is better to fly at the speed of light, so it will be faster. All right, click here, now here. Ignition, 3, 2, 1, start. Oh, I had no idea it would be so fast. Moon, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Here's Pluto. Land. By the way, you knew that this planet, yes, I prefer to call it so, is considered the most mysterious. Officially, it was opened by Clyde Tombaugh in 1930. Since then, many doubted what to call it, the planet or something else. And all is because scientists cannot determine the clear criteria of the notion planet. When I was in school, hey, don't laugh, I was the most popular one there. We were taught that the solar system consists of 9 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. But in 2006, everything changed. At that time, it was already known that Pluto is in the so-called Kuiper belt, a little-known giant cluster of celestial bodies formed during the formation of the solar system. The key word is little known. I think that was one of the reasons for what happened next. In 2006, the International Astronomical Union adopted a new definition of planet. In fact, I find that annoying. Find something, call, build a scheme, include in the educational program, and then hop, someone decides that everything was wrong. So let's change things around. I can understand when a change of attitude to some phenomenon is affected by a specific fact, but then just pop my peel. In general, from that moment scientists began to call objects planets if they meet 3 criteria: revolve around the sun, have large enough mass to take spherical shape, clear the surface of its orbit, so next to them there should not be other large objects. Due to the fact that poor Pluto is in the Kuiper belt, where there are other heavy objects, lighter than it, but still, it was deprived of the status of the planet, and called a dwarf. The initiator was an astronomer named Michael Brown. Many of his arguments seemed reasonable, because he emphasized the need to understand the rules of evolution of the universe. I admit, I was unpleasantly impressed. Look out the window while I put on my spacesuit. How could such beauty be removed from the list of planets in the solar system? Remember Mars and the cities on Venus? I think this landscape is no worse, if not better. Just got into the little-known region of the universe. It's not his fault. What do you think? Fortunately for Pluto, there was a lawyer ready to defend his right to be called a planet, not a dwarf. Oh, look around you. What kind of dwarf is he? So, the lawyer, his name is Philip Metzger. He's from the University of Central Florida. This is a real rebel, just like me. He stated that the criterion for determining the planet as clearing its orbit from the rest was applied only once in 1802. To do this, the scientists had to study literature over the past 200 years. Wow, really? I just wouldn't have the patience. And you? Look, it's so quiet in here. No noise, no bustle of the city. Maybe to stay here to live, and at home I can't sleep enough. It seems I again got distracted. The amazing atmosphere of this planet is very soothing. So, what am I talking about? Oh, yes, about Philip Metzger. He stated that the criterion of clearing orbit was based on a principle that was not well established and was not used in research. I agree with him. In addition, this astronomer called Pluto the most interesting and complex, in geological terms, planet after Earth. And he knows what he's talking about. Just look at the atmosphere of Pluto. If you look closely, you can see how it is divided into layers. Don't see? Well, put on the special infrared glasses. Is that better? That's great. What is happening in the depths of Pluto is even difficult to imagine. They say there are active geological processes and there are organic compounds. You know what that means? That there may be life. Imagine, here we are now standing here looking around, and suddenly from behind the hill, aliens with weapons go out and lead us to their king. Or the president. Or whomever they have. Would you like to get into this situation? Speaking about me, I do and don't want to at the same time. Want because it's so interesting. Meet, finally, with aliens. Learn how they live, how they breathe. By the way, an important question. There's no oxygen here. I'm breathing air from an oxygen tank. What about them? If we meet, I'll ask. Oh, I have so many questions for them. How they live, how long, how to raise children, what is fashionable to wear this season. Okay, it's time to stop. And I will list all the questions only for an hour. On the other hand, I do not want to meet them. Why? Because they might be aggressive, dislike strangers, or just decide to make me a victim. No, thank you. Adventures like this are without me. But like no one goes, we can still talk about Pluto. There is another interesting point. I've learned here that scientists believe that the underground ocean is hidden in its depths. I wish I'd taken my bathing shorts with me. But to be honest, I have no idea how to get there. No one has made a map of Pluto yet. Although, does that mountain remind you of anything? It reminds me. Lonely Mountain. Maybe Tolkien was here. And from here, he took landscapes and ideas for his stories. Look around. Is there any sign Tolkien was here anywhere? I'm kidding. By the way, another interesting point. According to scientists, somewhere here, beyond Pluto, there is another planet that can join the solar system. It's just so far away that no spaceship cannot fly to it, but even just a find. Although maybe we can do it. I'd like to go further and to explore space, but my spacesuit reminds me that there's very little oxygen left. Time to get back on board, heading to Earth. Are you all sat down? Buckled up? Good. Turn on the speed of light. 3, 2, 1, start. Neptune, Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Moon. Here's our Earth. It's good to be home, though. Did you enjoy your trip? And me as the main character? Ready to travel with me further? Share your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Remember, now it's called Smart Banana. All for now. See you soon.